Getting it done isn't about having it be perfect, flawless, or impeccable. Getting it done is simply just about that. Having it be finished, complete, done. My name is Georgie-Ann Getton-Mckoy, and I am a mother, a serial entrepreneur, a wife, and a Jamaican immigrant. I was born and raised on the island of Jamaica. Growing up on Jamaica, there were very limited opportunities, and my family understood that from a very early stage. But nonetheless, they worked very hard so that way we could maximize the resources that we did have and the opportunities that we possessed. Then, in 2002, my family immigrated from Jamaica to the United States. The land of milk and honey, or so we thought. This land of freedom and opportunity did not turn out the way we originally had planned it to be. Family members got demoted in their careers and their education. They had to take up basic and entry-level positions just to make ends meet. They were getting it done, but it was a lot harder, a lot more different than what we were originally promised. And in 2012, I made that a little bit harder when I gave birth to my son as a 12th grader. Being a teen mom, I had many difficult decisions to make. What was I going to do for my education? How was I going to live out this American dream? My family fought so hard to get us here. And how was I going to pursue my career and entrepreneurial passions? At that moment, I realized that I had to figure out how I was going to get it done. And I knew that would start with education. After having my son and graduating from high school, I proceeded to go to Nassau Community College. This college was local to my community, so I would have support from family and friends with childcare. Also, I wouldn't have to pay. With financial aid, along with some scholarships that I had received, college was going to be free for the first 2 years. Then I made another decision of getting it done. Going to Baruch College, a local CUNY school, allowed me to get my additional years of college also free with more scholarships, more access to family and friends, and financial aid. So my entire college career was completely free. While in college, I started to live out my entrepreneurial goals. I knew that I wanted to be an entrepreneur and a business owner from a very young age. So in college, I started taking access to different workshops that they had at different boot camps and startup facilities. So I was learning not only inside of school, but outside in the real world as well. And then I wanted to take it a little bit further. This is where I started reading books, various different entrepreneurial books, self-development books, to see how I could be a better version of me. How can I get this done? Who had experience getting this done? And then I started to join different meetup groups, Facebook groups, to figure out who else was out there doing the same thing that I was doing, learning, growing, and gaining more knowledge. And when I finally put all this together, I saw that there was another path to achieving this American dream that my family had came here for, another path of getting it done. But there was still something missing. And that's when I had my mind-blowing idea. What if I created a community, a space where others who were immigrants from diverse backgrounds, women, teen moms could come together and learn these things? So I created 2 organizations. Illicit Mind, which would focus on targeting diverse millennials and entrepreneurs, and then Caribbeans in Tech and Entrepreneurship. This would focus on Caribbeans, just like myself, immigrants that were here as first or second generation from the Caribbean islands. It started out really slow. Back in 2014, when I started these programs, we had about 5 or 10 people attending workshops, meeting up, learning together, and exchanging those resources that we had all individually gained. Then as time went on, 2015, 2016, it picked up a bit. More people were attending, participating in these workshops, building a sense of community. By 2017 and 2018, we had rooms filled with people wanting to share, gain, and exchange resources. And now I've come up with a formula that has 3 components of how we were all able to get this done together. The first thing is when you have limited resources, you have to be resourceful. Being resourceful simply means taking a look at your resources and saying, what do I have? How can I use what I currently have? Not thinking about any outside resources, but what do I have and how can I use it to the best of my capabilities? That's what being resourceful is all about. The second step in this is building with, not just for people. Once I brought inside the community and other individuals, I was able to accelerate my growth along with the growth of everyone around me. We were able to share resources, share connections, share knowledge, and build together instead of just for one another. That's how we were able to get that second part done. And the third thing in getting it done is creating value and giving equity. And when I say creating value, that just means creating something worth it to yourself, to your community, and those around you. And giving equity simply means having ownership, allowing people to have ownership in the things that they've created alongside you, to feel welcome, to feel a part of something bigger than just themselves. Again, my name is Georgie-Ann Getton-Mckoy, and I'm just a little girl from Jamaica trying to make it all work, trying to get it all done. And with being resourceful, building with, not for, creating equity and giving value, I, at only 24 years old, have been able to get all of this done. You may not always have everything that you want to get started or get something done, but you will always have everything that you need to get it done. And I wish you luck on your journey to getting it done. Thank you.